Hey, hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this Python beginner tutorial series, today let's discuss about Python sets. Okay, this is part 2 of the Python sets video. In our part 1, we saw about introduction to sets and how to create sets and how to access set items, how to add or remove set items. So continuing on with that series, today let's discuss about how to join sets and what are the most commonly used methods with sets. Right? We'll start with join sets. So there are two ways in which you can join multiple sets. One is by using union method and another one is using update method. Okay, now let's jump onto our PyCharm and see how the union and update method works. Okay, so union is like you can imagine your union concept with SQL, or if you can switch back your memory to your 11th or 12th standard mathematics class, right? You would have learned about Venn diagrams, which will give you a very pictorial representation about how union, how intersection and all works, right? So this is something very similar to it. So when we say union, you need to combine both the sets and display all unique elements. All right, so let's try x equal to set1 dot union of set 2, and let me print the x. Now if I run this, yeah, now you can see I have got the output which combines the elements, combine the values from both the sets, right? UK, India, Italy, USA, Germany, everything is now combined. The India is omitted because sets removes duplicates, right? So it will not allow duplicates, so India is printed only once. Okay, so this is a very basic way of joining sets using union method. Okay, similarly you can, their second option is called update method. Okay, so I will show you something. So when you use this similar operation with update, it will not give you back the elements. Okay, if you see the output console, it is returning none element. The reason is because whenever you want to update the existing set item, you can use this update method. Like, so union actually created a new set. We created a new set called x, whereas with update you cannot create a new set. It will update the existing set. Okay, now you can see it started print. The output is same, but the only difference is the union method creates a new sets, whereas with the update method updates the existing sets. Okay, so these are the two methods which will be used to join the sets. All right, so now we are done with joining sets. Now let's look at few most common set methods that is used with sets. All right, so so here we have, like, I have listed down all the popular methods that is used with sets. Okay, so I will cover all the bolded ones. So if you can see copy, difference, update, these are bolded ones. I have left few things not bolded because these are the methods which I have already covered in my previous video. If you refer to my previous video, you can clearly understand how add method, how clear method, how discard works, and how pop and remove works, and how union and updates. So union update we covered earlier in our earlier slide, but all the non-bolded items I have covered in my previous video, so you can refer to that video. I will put that link in the description below. But I will cover all the methods which is bolded here. Okay, for example, copy, difference, update. Right, now let's jump onto our PyCharm and see how the copy works. So copy means it just returns a copy of the set. Okay, it's like a very general copy method. Okay, so say you have, let me comment the set 2. We have set 1, right? So x equal to set1 dot copy. Now if we print x, now the actual set is copied into our value x, and I printed the value x. Okay, so this is a very basic way of using copy method to actually copy, to return a copy of the set. Okay, so this is how copy works. Next one is difference. It returns a set containing difference between two or more sets. Let's try to understand how difference works. Okay, so let's have two sets. Like we have set 1 with few country names, we have set 2 with few other country names, and let's see how difference works. Okay, so x equal to set 1 dot difference of set 2. What this will do is it will actually take the initial set, the set A, like which is set 1, and it will print the elements or set items which are not present in set 2. All right, so if you look at this, India, USA, UK, everything are unique. It is not present in our set 2, right? So it printed all the unique elements here. In case if say UK is present here, right? If UK is present here, it will ignore UK, right? So it will have set 1 as our base, and it will return all the unique elements which is present only in set 1, which is not present in set 2. Okay, so this is how difference works. Okay, next one what we have is difference update. Okay, difference update is again very similar to our union and update method we discussed earlier, right? So if I run this, it will return none, because whenever you use update, always remember that it will update the existing set, it will not create a new set. Okay, now if I run this, it will print India and USA. All right, so this is how difference and difference update works. And next we have is intersection. Intersection means return a set that is the intersection of two other sets. Basically, whatever things we have in common will be displayed in intersection, right? The common items present in both the sets will be displayed in intersection. Intersection of set on print x. Now if I run this, what are the common set items present in both the sets? UK is the common one. Okay, so it printed UK for us. So in case if we have some other element, say let's have USA too, now it will print UK and USA, right? So it will print the intersection. And intersection update is again similar to our difference update. It will update the existing item, existing set, instead of creating a new set. See, now it returned me the same value. Okay, so this is how intersection update works. And there is something called is disjoint method. It returns whether two sets have intersection or not. No, it will actually return the boolean value saying if those two sets have the intersection in any common values or not. Let's try to use is joint. Is disjoint of set 2. Oops, we are printing set 1. X equal to set 1 of disjoint S2, and now I am printing X. So now it returned me value false. Reason is because it does not have any matching elements, exactly matching elements. Okay, so this is how is disjoint method will work. Okay, so for example, if I have if I remove all the intersection elements, for example, we have common elements in both the sets, right? So it is returning false. In case if I remove the common elements, say UK and USA, I'm gonna remove. Now it will return true because there is no common elements between these two sets. Okay, so whenever we have common elements, even if it is a single common item, it will return false. So this is how is disjoint method is used with sets. Okay, so it will return a boolean value. Now let's jump onto is subset. Okay, is subset means returns whether another set contain this set or not. Okay, subset is more like having a part of your subset, having part of your set items in another set. Right, so let's see an example. Say we have set 1 India, USA, UK and India, and let's have this set. Let's have the same set 1 and set 2. Now let's try to use subset. This will again return the boolean value, because now it is returning false, because all the values that is present in set 1 is not present in set 2. You understood, right? So now I'm gonna change the value in set 2 to actually reflect everything which is present in set 1. I'm gonna add India. Now it is returning true, because earlier we had only UK and USA from our set 1, whereas now we have all the values UK, USA and India. So it means set 1 is a subset of set 2, and it is returning a boolean value true. Okay, this is how we can use subset. Next method what we have is superset. Superset is something very opposite to this. It returns whether the set contains another set or not. Okay, so let's say let's use the same example, but I'm gonna change the set 2 values. Let's try something like this. Let's try to print India, USA and UK only. Now it is returning true, because it's a oops, I have not changed. Yes, superset. Yeah, now all the elements present in our set 2 is present in set A. Okay, so it is showing us, the boolean value is showing us true, because all the set items present in set 2 is present in set 1 as well. Right, now if I add another value, Germany, it will still return true, because all the items that is present in set 2 is present in set 1 also. Now if I am going to add a non-existing country, say Spain, now it will return false, because the Spain is not present in our set 1, so it is not a superset. Okay, so it is returning as false. So this is how you can use superset method with sets. Okay, next method what we have is symmetric difference. Okay, so it returns a set with the symmetric difference of 2 sets. Now it's more like a generic difference method. Okay, so it's more like a difference method, but there's a small change. Okay, like let me explain this. So we have something called symmetric difference. Now if I run this, it will return all the elements which are not present on both the sets. Okay, all the common elements will be ignored. It will only print only the elements which are not existing in both the sets. Here in this example, Germany and Spain are the countries which are not common across these 2 sets. Alright, so Spain and Germany got printed. India, USA, UK, all these are in common, so it is ignored using the symmetric difference. And next one what we have is symmetric difference update. Okay, it's similar to the update methods whatever we saw earlier. Now it will return none. Now if I remove this X and set 1, it will print the actual values Germany and Spain. Okay, this is how we can use symmetric difference and symmetric difference update methods with sets. Okay, I think I pretty much covered about all the most commonly used methods with sets. I hope you liked this video. In case if you have any queries regarding any of these methods, you can post it into the comment section. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.